Welcome back. The Centre has ordered the CBI to inquire into the activist Teesta Sheetalwad's company, Sabrang Communication and Publication. Sabrang Communication and Publication is a private company. It's alleged to have 2.9 lakh US dollars without government permission acquired from the Ford Foundation. The Ministry of Home Affairs has also ordered the seizure of accounts of Sabrang Communication and Publication. Sudhiranjan Sen joins us now for more on this. Sudhiranjan, what are the specific charges or allegations against Teesta Sheetalwad and Sabrang in this particular case?
Well, what the ministry is saying is that since it's a private company and it did not have FCRA clearance, it could not have taken directly funding from the Ford Foundation for charitable purposes. And that is, they say, is a violation of the FCRA, which is why they've ordered the CBI to inquire into it. They've also asked their bank accounts to be frozen immediately. I mean, rather seized immediately. And they're saying the total quantum of money is quite huge. It's about 1.3 crores at one level from the Sabrang Trust and the other NGO of Teesta Sheetalwad, and about 1.9 lakh crore US dollars from the Ford Foundation. So it's a huge amount of money. This was received, of course, between 2006 and 2008 from what we are getting to hear. But the ministry is now saying this is in gross violation and this needs to be investigated. Vishnu.
All right. And Sudhiranjan, this is, could it be argued that this is part of that same process that the government is looking at various NGOs? So it's the Ford Foundation in this particular case. Greenpeace has been looked at as well. So it's part of that. It's not necessarily about Teesta Sheetalwad herself.
Well, it is not necessarily about Teesta Sheetalwad, because we know for a fact that the government has issued notices to about 12,000 NGOs asking them to explain various transactions that is there. We know for a fact that the government is likely to proceed against at least 100 odd in the next few days. What the ministry is saying, that there has been gross violations of the FCRA, and the previous government was very, very lax, as a result of which they say agitations like that in Kudankulam was seen. It was completely funded by outside agencies, NGOs receiving fundings from organizations that are inimical, quote unquote, inimical to the growth of India. And this government has made it very, very clear that they're going to choke the funding of these NGOs and proceed against them wherever possible.